Hello, my reading loves. Welcome again. Please make yourselves comfortable. It's raining outside, but I think it's really warm and cozy in here, isn't it? Yes. Well, we are very fortunate and very thankful that we have some reasons to celebrate because the channel is growing, if you notice. Yes, we have more and more reading loves joining our good books, which is great. And that reminds me, if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe now because it helps the channel immensely. So, the festive season is coming up, and I know that some of you celebrate Christmas and a lot of you enjoy it. So I thought, in order to get us in a cheerful mood, I will make you a wish list of things from some of my favorite books. Would you like that? You would? Great. And also, I have something else planned for us to do today. I'm going to try and make you some nice whipped coffee. Actually, I never knew that this was a thing, but I was looking for some recipes on YouTube and I found this recipe for Dalgona Coffee, and I think it's really delicious. I don't know if I'm saying that word correctly, but yeah, I think it's a great recipe. It's a very good coffee, so I will try and make it for you. So please sit back, relax, and there's one thing I want you to know, my reading loves. If you had an easy day or a not so easy day, an exciting day or a boring day, whatever it may be, please remember you are always in my good books. So I hope you enjoy today's chat and let's get started. Yes. I think it's a very simple, straightforward recipe. I will just take this coffee mug here and we start with just these 3 basic ingredients. Okay, I will first of all take some sugar and I will add just say about 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, the next thing I will take is this coffee. Okay, now this is simple ground coffee. As you can see, so let me open the jar. And again, I will take a similar amount of coffee as we took the sugar. Okay. Okay. Now we will take a little bit of hot water. It has to be a similar amount, so let me just take this little hot water and add, yeah, that should be enough, maybe just a teensy bit more. Okay, great. So now we have all the 3 ingredients inside this mug. The next thing we are supposed to do is we start to whisk this basically, and I think it takes a little while, but in the end we get a nice fluffy mix. So because I don't have a whisk at the moment, I'm going to use this pastry brush to mix this very well. So yeah, we will keep mixing this and slowly magically it will become frothy. That's the thing about this coffee. But the idea is you have to mix it for some time. Okay? Now, the first thing, my reading loves, that I will add to your wish list is from the book Emma by Jane Austen. And actually I have a roleplay video based on Emma. Yes. And this thing that I want to add to your wish list is actually a pair of gloves. Yes. In one of the scenes in this book, they go to a village shop and they buy some gloves. Look, here is that scene. I will show you. I had it marked for you. So here it is. Look. So I think in the scene it is Frank Churchill. Take a look. It is Frank Churchill and Mrs. Weston and Emma who are looking into a shop called Foods, which is their village shop. And it says here, if you look, it says, I must buy something at Foods. I dare say they sell gloves. So you see, that's my first item for you, my reading loves. And when I say gloves, I mean it's more than that. It's really about comfort, warmth, and just a general cozy vibe. It is such a useful accessory for winter season gloves, and with it I mean you get comfort, care, safety, style even, so wish you that you get all of that in abundance. Okay, let's continue with this coffee mix. I think it might take just a little bit of time to get this right. So for your next item, I have something from the book Alice in Wonderland. I did 2 videos, one based on Alice in Wonderland, and one was a dreamy tea party game type of thing, and the other one was more like a reading with some stickers and craft work. So from this book, the object that I have in mind to go on your wish list is a watch. Yes, I have one here, so let me just show you this watch. Look, here it is. I don't know if you can see. Isn't it kind of lovely? Yeah, and it has this nice chain and this very, very nice looking kind of design, around it. And if you press this button gently, I'll show you. Yeah, look, it opens up. Look how lovely this looks. And it is showing time, and it's correct time actually. And yeah, it has this sort of map pattern, and very nice, lovely brass finish. So yeah, there it is. It's a lovely watch. In this book, Alice in Wonderland, they mention the watch or the time, even dates, quite a lot. So I think time is like a running theme in the background of this book. But for you, I don't mean it has to be a pocket watch. I mean it can be a nice, lovely wristwatch, or a wall clock, or something like that. And even more than that, I'm not just like literally saying that you should get a kind of a timepiece, but I mean to say that you should get the kind of gift of time. You should get something nice that time turns in your favor, and you have a very peaceful and relaxing time. That's what I mean to go on your wish list. This coffee is still thin and it's supposed to take a very nice consistent shape, so I think we need to keep on at it and keep on mixing it. And it has a very lovely lovely aroma of coffee. That is so nice. Yeah. The next item I have in mind for you, my reading loves, is from the book Middlemarch, and that would be a piano. Yes, and I think by piano I really mean a gift of music, and by gift of music I really mean the gift of relaxation, the gift of rhythm, and having some little pleasures of life. In the Middlemarch book, I noticed that characters who are a bit more casual, or let's say fun-loving, they like to play piano, and whereas people who are a bit more serious, they don't like piano very much. I think music is a very important thing in life. It brings us joy, happiness, excitement at times. So I wish, my reading loves, that you are also blessed with the gift of music. Yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's taking shape, I think. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can try to show you. You see, it's becoming frothy. Look, it's sticking on the side of the mug. Wow. Look at this gloopy gloppy thing. Wow. Cool. Let me do this a bit more, just to make sure that it is frothy enough. Yeah, but it's kind of sticking to the walls of the mug, and look, it's sort of holding on the brush. Look. Can you see? Slightly, maybe it requires a bit more work. So let's keep doing this. I have one more item to put on your wish list from Middlemarch, and that item, my reading loves, is letters. I think, let me put this here just to symbolize letters. Yeah. So I think, these days everybody, almost everybody, uses email, or uses phones, but I think letter writing is such an interesting activity. I think the whole idea of writing something in your own handwriting, using a nice pen and paper, all of that is so charming. So I have some friends with whom I like to exchange letters, just because I like the idea of writing to someone, and it's very personal, very calming, and in fact I have made a video on this theme. It's a role play, but it is based on reality. So maybe if you know someone, let's say, who's interested, maybe you can write some letters to them. But with letters, obviously, I also mean a gift of correspondence, a gift of hearing good news, a gift of finding information that maybe you are looking for. So I include all of that in the bigger umbrella term of letters, basically. Let me show you this coffee mix. I think it's really taking shape. Look, it was liquid and now it is just this frothy thing. Wow. So the next item is from Gulliver's Travels. Now I made a video on Gulliver's Travels in which I have a map which is covered in sand, and we are cleaning it up with a brush, and it has some amazing sounds. I think very relaxing. If you wish to watch it later, please do. So from this book I will show you a gift of map, and by map of course I mean a sense of adventure, a sense of exploration, travel, going to some exciting places, maybe traveling for fun, for leisure, or some nice exciting opportunities for work, whichever way. So plus apart from all of this, if you actually like maps, because as an item I like maps, I hope that you find some kind of very aesthetically pleasing items related to travel that you could maybe use to decorate your home or your living area or where you work. Can you hear? I hope you can hear. Some nice sound there. Great. I like sounds which are slightly at a distance. I think some people like ASMR sounds which are like very close, but for me, for some reason, I think sounds which are, let's say, coming from a distance are much more, I don't know, ASMR-y. I think they have a pull. When a sound is coming from a distance, it kind of has a pull for me. So yeah, I really enjoy that. So my reading loves, I think this coffee is taking good shape. Look, we started with a liquid and it's kind of this frothy thing. Look. But let me tell you your next item. The next item I have for you is the gift of books. Yes, of course. I think everybody should have some really nice books in their collection. Who doesn't like a good story? And this item I have from War and Peace, because I think that in War and Peace a lot of characters read books. They often talk about books they're reading or something like that. So I think I wish you that you get some really nice books this festive season, and these are also good things to gift to others. So I really hope that if you have someone who enjoys reading, maybe you give them a book as a gift as well. So my reading loves, I feel like we have paid enough with this coffee. I think the time has come to assemble it. So let me get this cup and some warm milk in this cup. Great. And now I will take a spoon and I will gently place this frothy mixture on top of our coffee, okay? Ooh, that's delicious. Oh wow, that looks yummy. And the sounds are lovely. Wow. Ooh, can you see? I don't know if you can see this. This is looking, let me put it a little bit here. Aha. There you go. So my reading loves, here is your delicious, yummylicious Dalgona coffee. Maybe it's not as frothy as it could have been, but I'm kind of liking it. And I think it's slowly mixing with the milk underneath, and it looks lovely. So yeah, here it is. Now, one other thing that I have to go on your wish list is the gift of bread. Yes, and this gift is from the book Far from the Madding Crowd. And in this book they mention a lot of farming and bread and so on. So I thought that's a great thing to have. And obviously by bread I mean healthy nourishment, healthy food that you enjoy, food that you love. I hope, my reading loves, that you get to have the best of possible bread that there is. And I have these very freshly made bread and butter sandwiches to go with your mug of coffee. So there you go, my reading loves. I hope you enjoy. They're quite simple, but I think sometimes it's the simplest things which are the most delicious. So my reading loves, please like, please subscribe and help to grow this channel more. I will see you next time.